All right, so welcome everybody. Pratham Sharma here, head consultant at Uability, and I have somebody really awesome with me on this call today. He's a part of our program, he's a part of our entrepreneurial family. His name is Rajul Raghuvanshi, and without any further ado, I won't take up his words. I'll let him introduce himself. Rajul, how are you doing, brother? Please introduce yourself.
I'm doing awesome, man. Thanks so much for having me on this interview. It's really a pleasure to have, on an interview with a guy like who is just changing multiple lives in India, with all of his coaching stuff and all of the expertise, I would say. So yeah, man. Just to give you a quick introduction, I basically run an international social media marketing agency, and we work with clients around the globe, majorly in the tier one countries. And yeah, so that's about it. And the kind of clients that we work with includes e-commerce and online coaching clients. And the other part of the business is partnering up with other agencies as a white label partner. So that's what we pretty much do over here, man.
Fantastic, bro. Thanks for that intro, man. And thank you so much
Yeah,
for that compliment, brother. We're also doing our best. So,
you're most welcome, bro.
so Rajul, help me understand in our people that what was it really like before you joined Uability, and what was your business like? What was the situations like at that time before you came across with us?
Yeah, so when I joined Uability back, I guess I joined almost last year, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, so back that time, I had multiple services. I had good amount of plans, but the problem was majorly with the offer. The offer was not completely dialed in, and we were providing services. We were getting good results as well. So first is the offer was not positioned at its maximum capacity, I would say, so that the customer can understand its full potential, and we can ultimately charge the highest ticket possible for that kind of service. So UAbility basically helped me understand my target audience even better than they understand their business, if that makes sense. So then, I started understanding the customers of my customers, what drives them, what kind of pain points they have. And accordingly, I started shifting my offer and refining the offer to make sure that it delivers the highest possible social and monetary ROI, if that makes sense. And after that, with the existing offers that we had, we just relaunched our offers, and we just thought of letting all of our clients know, this is the new offer, this is the new offer, this is how it works, and this is the kind of outcome you can basically expect. If you basically decide to work with us for next 3 to 6 months of time down the line. So that's first thing that has majorly changed the game for my agency, I would say. The second thing is with the marketing, I would say. Earlier our marketing was kind of dependent on only one or two sources, which were pretty much organic marketing. And the other source was references. Like if you obviously provide great service, you also get a lot of references because of the good words. So then we decided to not stay stuck with only one marketing source, which was back then. We also have a profile on Upwork, my teammates manages it and all that good stuff. So we had Upwork, we had Instagram, LinkedIn, but now we have Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn plus Upwork, and we also have our own other team members who does the appointment setting for the agency from their own social profiles. So now it's getting multiplied, over multiple team members, and now we don't have any sort of gap with the organic marketing, if that makes sense. So that's the second part. And the third part is, I would say, majorly with the operations, because when you scale your agency to multi six figures, things start becoming crazy. So, so yeah, man, that's the three major things I would say that UAbility has helped me a lot with my agency space.
Awesome, bro. Cool. So,
Yeah.
brother, can you help me understand a little bit better and describe for me exactly what was your offer like earlier, and what were the transitions you made after you entered Uability through a process that really helped you to go from here to here? So, what were the changes? How exactly did that look like earlier, and how does it look like now?
Sure thing. So the offering part, first of all, before joining UAbility, I was kind of trying to go after everyone, to be very honest with you. I was also taking clients that were not into the e-commerce and the online coaching space because they were ready to pay us money. They thought that we are the expert. I mean, we are the expert, but they wanted to work with us because we had good case studies. They knew that we know our stuff, we can get them the results. But the problem that you get when you work with the clients who are not a good fit for your agency, you end up with a lot of different problems. The client will micromanage. They would not be happy with the kind of results that you are bringing in, or maybe like even if they're happy with the results, let's say if I talk about real estate plans, right? So within real estate niche, not every client is a good fit. If they don't have a good system and process in the backend to take care of the leads that you are bringing in, they would never be happy. Like they would always struggle to close that lead into a deal for them. So that was the bottlenecks, that we were discovering, and slowly we transitioned. Like we decided to not work with any of the local businesses who didn't have, the right kind of systems, processes, and online presence. Then we just, basically started focusing on e-commerce. And with e-commerce, also we have found couple of bottlenecks that the other agencies were not able to fulfill. So those bottlenecks were like, having a proper campaign structure on Facebook ads, having a dedicated team that the client can directly access. So with us, earlier we didn't used to share the name of our teammates, the direct contact with them. Now what we have done is we have got our Slack channels and all of our team members on the same Slack channel. And whenever a client onboards with our agency, they get access to our entire team. Like they can directly speak to our graphic designer, they can directly speak to our media buyers and stuff like that. So the communication loop is almost reduced by 80%, I would say. So that's with the e-commerce side of the business. And on the top of that, with paid ads, it's Facebook and Google. Apart from that, we also take care of their brand building. So when I say brand building, it's majorly on Instagram. So you might have seen a lot of big e-commerce brands who have hundreds and thousands of followers on Instagram. And people always wonder how did they get this hundreds and thousands of followers? So for that also we have our own particular strategy that we have developed over the last, I would say, 3 years of time, which is through shout out growth campaigns. So what a shout out growth campaign means, it's just to give you more clarity and give everyone more clarity watching this video. It's shout out is basically whenever a big page having 500,000 to 1 million plus followers shout outs an account with the promotional kind of a content on their feed and story, and whoever audience is interested in their content, they just basically check the client's content, and if they're interested in the content, they basically hit the follow button. So that's the most efficient way so far in 2021, wherein you can get inbound followers without doing any sort of spammy methods, spammy methods such as follow method, using automation tools, fake followers and stuff like that. So we don't do any of that. We just stick to the the most refined process that we have got for growing followers. And these are all real followers, who are interested in the brand and the content the particular company is putting out on their Instagram account. So that's second thing that we fixed with the e-commerce side of the business. The third thing is then the third thing I would say is about the PR side. So we also help brands and entrepreneurs get featured on this high PR publications like Forbes, Business Insider, Medium. There are literally 250 plus publications that we have got. And the way we have figured this is now we have direct contact with the authors of these big publications. So it's they help us get our clients featured on the publication and help them tell the story to the world. So that way they can establish their authority, they can establish their credibility and all that good stuff. So it's a holistic approach. We take care of the branding, we take care of the paid ads. So it's complete A to Z marketing solution that we are providing to our private clients. So this is about e-commerce. Now coming down to online coaching plans, the guys who are selling high ticket programs in US and UK, which starts from anywhere around $3,000 up to $20,000 as well. So those guys also struggle with the same thing. They have the money to run paid ads, but sometimes they just don't know how to grow their Instagram with real followers. So in that case, you also help them build their Instagram account. They don't know how to get featured on these big publications. So again, we help them with that part. So as soon as the client comes on a strategy session call with us, we basically understand their current situation. We see where they're at, what are their struggles, and accordingly we give them a customized package with a customized offer, which is going to make most sense to them, and which is at least going to get them 4x to 5x ROI in next 3 to 6 months of time working with us. Does that make sense?
A lot of sense, bro. A lot of sense. So me, I definitely makes sense because I know where you were. I think to the people watching this interview, I think it will make a lot of sense to them as well about what was your journey like and how exactly did you get to bifurcate that. That makes a lot of sense, brother. So when I was talking to you over chat the other day when we were discussing to put down this interview date to you, so you mentioned
Yeah.
that other than the offer and the marketing part, that really helped you out in the segmentation through what you learned with Uability and the business program. The sales part really made like a huge impact on how exactly were you closing earlier and how exactly do you close now. So you mentioned something along those lines. You can correct me if I got any of that wrong.
No, no, that's 100% right. So earlier we used to have a very scattered sales process, I would say. So the right thing that we started doing after getting inside the program is like we started actually recording our sales call just to understand where things are going wrong, where things are going right. And then we started refining the process. And the funny thing I would say about closing high ticket deals is like you don't have to sound pushy. You don't have to never push the client. It's all about consultation. It's all about telling the right things to do to the client based on the experience that you have, based on the case studies that you have pulled off. And yeah, man, like that's what we are doing right now. Like our sales process never feels like a sale, to the client because nobody likes to get sold. If you're asking for a 5,000 or a $10,000 offer, and the other person is also very smart. If somebody is paying that kind of money, they already have been in business for a long period of time. So they definitely know, when you are trying to sell them compared with when you are actually trying to help them.
Awesome, bro.
So,
Really
yeah.
great to know that. So you were able to make those shifts, those understandings and refinements in your closing process after the sales system you understood and learned from the program. Yeah?
Yeah, that's right. 100%.
Amazing, bro. Amazing. So this was a very funny question that I also wanted to ask. That when you posted about your update about your win on our private group in Uability,
Yeah.
so you had mentioned something about where you were last year, what you made, the results you got when you posted that.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
all these things that helped you, the offer development, the marketing, and the closing part that you really learn how to close these deals better. That it helped you close upwards of I think $18,000 in the last 2 hours is what you
Yeah.
accumulated, right?
Yeah, around 24 to 48 hours, we have accumulated like around $18,000 through different payment processes, which are like Stripe, PayPal, TransferWise, World Remit, and then the direct bank transfer. So we have like
Right.
five payment processes.
So
Yeah.
it was really amazing for me to know because I had an idea because I was the one who did a call with you and got you in and all that. So what you
Yeah.
made in like practically 2 days worth of time, that was something you used to make probably in an year worth as a payment or a salary output or something. You mentioned something like
Yeah,
that, right?
exactly. So, I mean, like before starting my agency back in 2018, I used to work in corporate as a sales consultant for a, I would not mention the company, people would be able to
Of course.
find the name of the company on LinkedIn, if they
Right, right.
search me. But yeah, so the annual package over there was like around 1 million, which is 10 lakhs, including the incentive, I would say. The base pay was not the entire 10 lakhs. And that I obviously used to make in an entire year, if I have to work in the company. And in India, you always know, if you are working in a sales job, there is no 9 to 5, there is always 9 to 9 only. Like, you cannot really get out of the office before 7 o'clock. So I was just thinking, man, I mean, the moment that number crossed, I was like this is amazing. Like back in 2018, I used to work literally so hard to make that kind of figure. And over the last 3 years, after doing all the things the right way and after taking help of all the necessary mentors, we have reached to a stage wherein that number has just become like a normal figure, just like 1 lakh or just like 2 lakhs. Yeah,
Awesome, bro. Thanks for sharing that.
you're most
So,
welcome.
one really, really important thing I wanted to ask you, and I'll be very transparent with that. I wanted to address this point as well because a lot of agency owners have this belief system and this mindset that they have coming that they come up with. So I think you will be the best person to answer. So Rajal, being an agency owner, even that you were
Yeah,
last year when you approached and booked a call with me. So you were
yeah,
already doing quite good at that time, like you mentioned, and I remember your figures as well. So,
yeah.
despite being an agency owner, why exactly did you decide to partner with, a consulting firm like Uability with me and Rohan, specifically, going for an online course? So, what was your first reaction, and why did you decide to join Uability specifically, despite knowing that you had multiple options out there and you had a word with other people as well? So, what was your mindset regarding this, and what made you go for this specifically?
So yeah, I would be completely honest with you. Like the conversation that we had on the first call, like after I booked the call, watching the ad, and the kind of questions that you asked me to understand more details about my business, like nobody has taken that kind of effort to even understand my business. And the services that we are providing are not the usual services that any marketing agency would provide. So you are the first person I would say to understand that in very much detail. Second thing, I liked your sales process a lot. I was like this is something that I want to learn, because if I learn this stuff, like I would be making my money back in like no time, like in the literally 3 or 4 days of time. So that was another no-brainer deal for me. The third thing is like you already had a lot of social proof, man. Like you already told me that there are a lot of other guys who went from this to this, and you are already doing so well. You already have got momentum. So getting you to the next level would never be a big deal for us. So that was it, man. Like I I'm like it didn't take me much time to make that decision. It was just like I just wanted to do some of my due diligence. That's why I've taken 2 or 3 days of time.
Right.
But I was, to be very honest, sold on the same call. So that's it.
Fantastic, bro. Really glad to know that. I really got that energy and vibe with you as well. So I was supremely happy knowing that when I came on the call with you last year about what you were doing at that time. It was already pretty good with literally, virtually, I remember, Rajul, you had like barely any help. Everything you did was your own learning with your own implementation and those hit and trial that you did. So going from there and now, I think that's why I mentioned that you already have that pace. The car is already in the third gear. All we had to do was like push it inside the sixth gear, right? So
exactly.
amazing, bro. And that one question I really want to, I want to personally get your opinion on that. Like a lot of agency owners who are running marketing agencies, advertising agencies, app development agencies of similar kinds, they have this mindset that, oh man, I can't do a course is too much time, and course, I don't know if it'll work or not, and I should probably just get someone to do it. So how did you process that, being an agency owner and being supremely busy that time also? So what would make you take a course as an agency owner? And clearly, I mean, touch wood, you've gotten such fantastic results. That's another story. But then what made you go for a course rather than you also going in the same mindset that let me just get someone to do it for me, or let me just get like a high ticket sales consultant who will take care of my sales process rather than me doing it myself and knowing how to do it with my team? So what made you go for a course?
So for a course, I would say I just wanted to learn all the bottlenecks. Like I just wanted to understand how can I fix those bottlenecks by myself first, instead of just trying to hire the people who might solve the problem for me. Because the thing is if I hire someone to solve the problems for me, the person would not know the entire process. The person would not know the products and services that we are selling. I'm the best person to understand those products and services. So the thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to fix that problem first of all myself, to an extent wherein I can delegate that process to someone, and I would be in a better position to explain that to someone else, right? If that makes sense. So that's why I thought of enrolling into the program, and that's how any business owner would think, in my opinion. If somebody is already making, I would say $8,000 to $10,000 a month, they would not really think about investing into a program twice, as long as they can see that the money is already coming back in their bank. We guys just have that vision. When we are investing somewhere, we can already see that money coming back before we even pay that money from our bank.
Awesome, bro. That makes a lot of sense. Should help people. So, Rajul, Rohan, our entire company as Usability, you know our culture. You've been more than just our client or a stupid term like a student. You've been more like a friend to me as well, right? So I've always had that equation with you. So you've known us for our transparency. We never fake stuff anything to show people that many people are doing well. I always want to be transparent. So I wanted to ask you a very, very blunt question that, bro, when we had a call last year and you took those couple of days to do your due diligence, you wanted to see whatever feedback I gave you, where I told you the lacunas are present in your business. So was there anything that almost, let's say, prevented you from buying my program or my business mentorship service? Anything that you thought that this might be a deal breaker or might not go for this one, rather go for blah blah blah? So was there anything of that sort that might have prevented you at that time?
Not really. I mean, like if I just think of that, it's been a long time actually. So no, so I would say this like, yeah. So when I was thinking about like, making the decision, the big thing that I remember is like, I told you my goal back then, like, how much revenue I want to make with my agency. And the question that I asked you very bluntly is like, is there anybody else in the group who is making that kind of revenue already? And which was 10 times higher than my current situation back then, right? So you upfrontly told me like, look, Raju, there is nobody else in the community at that time, but if you get inside the community, I'll make sure that you are getting to that stage. And that honesty just stood out. Like, you upfrontly told me you were not trying to BS or anything like, the other gurus in the market. So that was a deal. That was a deal for me, I would say. Like, I didn't think much about that, after that sentence that came out of your mouth. So, so yeah, man.
Awesome, bro. Sincerity, reciprocate sincerity, I guess. Awesome, man. Good to know
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
So, Rajul, what has been the difference that you have been seeing from your what you were doing before Uability and after you joined Uability in the kind of ticket prices that you're charging now with your clients? Like, what is the elevation you have seen after joining the program in general, like across the board? If you can give me like an average idea.
I would say instead of raising the ticket size to a very high retainer, I mean, like we are not literally charging like $10,000 per month or anything like that still at this stage. But the biggest thing that we have understood was like in terms of retention. Like retaining a client is way easier, like signing 2 or 3 new clients and then losing them after 2 months of time. So that's the biggest thing that we guys are focusing on. Like it's retention, it's communication, it's transparency and everything like that. And because of that, earlier we used to retain a client for like 3 to 5 months of time. Now we also have clients that we haven't lost for more than a year now. So even if you like sign a client for a very small ticket fees, let's say even if it's like $1,000 or $1,500, which is pretty normal in US. If you just understand the lifetime value, it's like at least $15,000 per year, which is like close to 1 million in Indian currency. And even if you sign like 5 clients like that, and if you happen to return them for 1 year, like you are already a multimillionaire over here in India. So
That was
that's
a
the
very
thing.
important point, bro. I think your churn rate is what I think really reduced, and that's a really
Right.
awesome point. The LTV that people
Yeah.
don't understand. I think they run after the instant gratification to make themselves feel good that we just charge $8,000 in a single month, but then can you charge that consequently every month is what most people are not able to do.
Exactly. And the guys that says that on the internet that they have signed a deal for $3,000 a month, nobody knows what happens after that. Like they might just lose the client after 2 or 3 months of time. So that's very important to understand as well. That doesn't mean that you should undercharge. That doesn't mean you should just charge like $500 a month, right? You should never undercharge. You should just charge the exact fees that you feel is going to get great value to the client. And the other thing that I would like to mention over here is like once you start retaining your clients for at least 6 months of time, you also get a lot of referrals. Or we also have clients who have like multiple businesses, like they have 2 or 3 companies. So they first of all work with us on a single project. They see the results in first 3 to 6 months of time, and then after that they literally give us the second and third business as well. So the client who was paying like $1,500 a month, now that client is ultimately paying us $5,000 a month. So the ultimately like the the LTV just multiplies itself by 3 to 4 times when you are actually focused on the results, when you are actually focused on getting the ROI to the client.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. So if I have to look at from like a eagle's view, I understand that a good 4 areas of your business saw massive change and improvement that went make you go from what you were making probably in a year, now making that in less than 2 days, right from your offer
Yeah.
creation, your fundamental business part, right from your inbound process to attract better quality clients rather than just relying on hope and organic, and specifically
Yeah.
with the closing, the sales and the fulfillment part you were able to as a wholesome cartwheel create that process through what Ron and I teach inside our business mentorship program and how we function with the people. Am I right, bro, or did I miss anything?
Yeah, that's 100% right. And apart from that, also like because I'm inside the program, I actually see how do you interact with other, uh, like other people in the family, like the way you answer the questions, the way you handle the queries and everything like that so patiently is also something that I have learned when I'm dealing with my clients. Like sometimes clients get frustrated or like sometimes they would panic, but you have to stay patient. You have to like accordingly consult them. And earlier I didn't have that patience. Like If any client comes to me and they like start freaking out, I'm like, I'll basically refund their money, or I'll be like, let's just terminate the contract and stuff like that. But that's not a long-term solution. Like if you are a real business owner, you would always try to find a middle ground. You will always try to see like how we can make this thing work for the particular client. So that's another learning I would say. And it's all coming through observation. Like I observe a lot. So yeah, I'm like,
Awesome, bro.
if somebody wants to learn, they can learn in multiple ways, man. That's what I want. That's what I'm trying to say.
Agreed, 100%, man. This part even I didn't know. So that you were just like, oh man, come on, buzz off, I can do this. So ये मुझे भी नहीं पता
Yeah,
था. So that's great, bro. Thanks for sharing that. So
yeah,
as a closure to this brilliant interview and all the insights you have shared about where you were, where you are now, what parts of your business really like rockets and bazooka outside after joining the
yeah.
program. So, bro, as a agency owner, as a part of UAbility Elite, as a part of a family, what would you have as a number one advice that you would want to give to anybody who is either getting started in the marketing field or already has an agency but is struggling to grow it? What would be your number one, I would say, eggshell advice?
So my number one action advice would be, don't get emotional when you are like just getting started. Like people also start getting demotivated like when they don't see the results instantly, because they are watching videos on YouTube, they are seeing the transformation, like they also see my numbers and they get inspired. It's good to get inspired, but you also need to see that you cannot compare your fifth step with someone's 1200 step or anything like that. So you need to understand that you are going to take your own time, you need to stick to the process, keep tracking your numbers, make sure that you are constantly putting in those inputs every single day, and fall in love with the process rather than the monetary outcome, I would say. Like don't focus too much on the monetary outcome in the first 3 to 6 months of time. Try to understand your clients and treat your clients as if they are the only last client that you have, because then only they are going to feel like you are actually giving them importance and they are not getting ignored or anything like that. And this is something that I'm just telling you based on the things that I've seen working with other agency partners as well, because we also white label for other agencies. And the second most important advice I would say is like don't try to reinvent the entire wheel. People sometimes just get over innovative. Like if something is already working in the market, just take that stuff, put your own spin on the top of that, and try to offer it to the market and see how that goes. So, just keep it simple. Don't try to overcomplicate things. That's what I've also learned with this program, and that's what I've also learned from other successful agency owners. Like, we also have, contacts with a lot of big agencies in the market. So that's what they do. Like, they never complicate their process. They never complicate their offers as well. And sticking to core offers, sticking to something which is already working rather than trying to, do 100 different things, unless you reach to a mark wherein you are already making $1 million per month. So unless you haven't reached that, don't try to be overcomplicated or anything.
Works, bro. Gold, I think gold nuggets out there. Awesome, man.
Yeah.
So, Rajul Raghuvanshi going from a million a year to a million in less than 2 days. Dude, that's some growth.
Yeah, that could be a tagline as well for the YouTube video, I guess.
Good idea. Awesome, bro. No, dude, I'm super proud of you. And I was just waiting that when you join, and I think this is the exact same words I told you on our sales call, as well as when I was onboarding you when you joined a couple of days later, that, bro, just do this, do this, do this. I swear to God, I'm waiting for your interview. And I know where I'll document every part of your journey, because I know where you are and where you want to see yourself. The gap is big, but someone like you can bridge it like in a second. So you've done
Yeah.
that, bro, and I think now onwards for our next target that you and I will set for you, for your work, for your agency. And I can't even fathom, brother, what kind of quality you already had and the double time that you've done, because of which everything you told me, how the lifetime value of your clients increase, how much longer they have started sticking with you rather than 3 months, they're upwards of 1 year with you now. So
Yeah.
I can't even begin to describe about who all I have in my own circle and so many people that come to us. I would like throw your way and recommend, because I know that the kind of service you give now, the kind of position you're at versus where you were, it's freaking fantastic, bro. And I want to see you at the top of the ladder, best of the best. And
Thanks a
let's
lot,
get
bro.
you.
Highly appreciate your support as always. And yeah, man, I'm just excited to help all of our teammates and all of our like people in the community that we have got. It's a big family that we have got, almost like 500 plus guys all over the India, and who are making dollars and pounds and what other currencies, like there are so many currencies. So I mean, like, it's exciting stuff, man. Especially after the COVID stuff, it's kind of a new normal thing now. And
Yeah.
I feel that anybody can make any amount of money, even from home, like completely digitalized and completely remote. So exciting things to
Absolutely.
come.
Absolutely, bro. So to conclude this interview, Rajul, do you have any final words, anything you would like to add, say, speak about, anything else?
I think we have pretty much covered everything, but I would just say, if you're having a word with our UAbility team to join this program, I would suggest, just having a quick call with the consultants over here. Understand what kind of help you need, what kind of, support you can get from the community, what's your current situation. And if you think, this is something that will absolutely help you to get to the outcome that you want to reach, and which will help you, of course, because they have got refined systems, processes and everything, and it's already working for hundreds of businesses. So as long as you have got the work ethic, as long as you have got the hunger, there is no way that you would not get results. And the amount of fees that you guys are charging, I would say, you guys should charge a fees which is like almost close to college fees or something, because college is charged is in lakhs, and what you get, you get a 25,000 rupees per month job, that's nothing. And you are actually opposite, you are charging so less and people are making millions out of that. So
Oh,
I
cool.
just feel that this is
Shit, I
totally
should have
unfair.
charged you more. That's what you're saying. Good point, bro. I'll
You
take
can
care of it.
literally twice x your prices, man, believe me.
I think we definitely should do that. Good advice, bro. But we started UAbility with a very certain vision that we want to accomplish, and when we see it getting achieved every single day, not by what me, Rohan, or our team in UAbility is doing, but through people like you, man.
Yeah.
So I think that's the real conduit, I would say. But it is amazing, man. Really, really appreciate you for what you just said. And I really want to see you soar more heights. Now, what we made this new normal for like a 2 day thing, let's make that a new normal for like an hourly thing very soon and get you to that point, brother.
100%.
And I'm looking forward to that point.
Sure thing, man. 100%. Thanks a lot for having me on this interview again, and appreciate all of your kind words. And if anybody wants to connect with me, I can also possibly drop in my social links over here in the description. So whoever is watching this video, they will be able to connect with me directly. And if you want to understand my feedback on the program, feel free to reach out to me on my social media platforms, and would be more than happy to help you out with the same class.
Awesome, bro. We'll do that. We'll put all those in the description and we'll process and upload this video very soon for us, for people, our community people, as well as the other people who are trying to get up their business and running. So this was a fantastic interview,
Sure.
bro. And I look forward to having another one with you highly soon. And let's crack that eggshell. Yeah.
Sure thing, bro. Let's get this.
Awesome, brother. Take care. See you.
Yeah. Yeah. Take care, bro. Peace.
Bye.